Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my first impressions on Lethal Cosmetics. My palette is already really dirty. Here is what the cover looks like. So they were having a sale and I don't remember what it was. I think it was free shipping for there was 2 days that there was free shipping, and this is a German brand, so I thought if I can get in on free shipping that would probably save me a lot of money. And then if you create your own palette, you get 30% off the total price. So they have two different palettes. They have a black one and a white one. The black one was sold out, so I got the white one knowing that it would probably get super dirty, which it is. So it does have the mirror on it, and it says objects in the mirror are braver than they appear. I love that. And then they are the square pans, which you guys probably already know. And this is the collection that I picked out. On their website, they do have the palette creator, so you can pull shades over and pick where you want them to go and create your own palette. When I pick single shadows though, I don't pick them to go with each other. I pick them based on what I like, what I don't have, and what I want to use, because I think that's the point of single shadows. Although often my single shadow purchases do tend to go together. And I think this is a beautiful palette. I did end up having a neutral-ish shade, but I think that's because I thought it was maybe more red or more orangey tones to it. So I did create this look as well. So I'm going to be creating this look, doing swatches, and just giving you a little idea of what I think of these shadows. They come so well packed. They each come individually packed, and then within their package, they are stuck to a magnet. So they're not going anywhere in their package because that's stuck to it. So I thought that was really cool, and they are, let me see how much these are. So a single shadow is $6, and then the palette is $12, but if you create your own palette, it's $58 total. So it's usually, it would be $84, and then you would get it for $58. So I got it for $58, and then I had free shipping, and usually it looks like free shipping is for $80 or over. So I got a pretty good deal on these shadows, and you're gonna see as I do the look and the swatches that they're amazing. Lethal Cosmetics does have their little design on them, but obviously mine are already coming off. I swatched them the second I got them. Oh my gosh, when other YouTubers are like, oh, I haven't used this yet and done swatches on it, so this is gonna be first time, I'm like, how did you get makeup in the mail and not swatch it right away? My packages get open the second they hit the mailbox. So let's go ahead and get into swatches and this first look and my first impressions. And I'm just gonna swatch by the color families that I have them in. So the first one is Remission. And this is, gosh, how would I just, a pink salmony shade. And then I have a shimmer shade. This is Echo. This is from, what is the new collection called? So there's Echo. This is like a pink orange shifting shade. This is Fahrenheit. And that's a deeper pink mauve shade. So Echo is the only new one here. It is from their, what was this collection called? Awakening collection. This is a more brown orange shade. It's called Spawn. So it's like a really deep terracotta shade. I don't really know why I picked that up. I think I thought it was a little more orangey than it actually is. And then the next shade I have is Release, and this is a lavender shade. And the next shade is Unity, and this is a really deep purple. Let's say a more cool tone purple shade. Relapse, and this is like a lime green. So this one shows up. I watched a lot of swatch videos on this one, and it was really hard to see if it was buildable or not. I haven't used it on the lid, but it does seem like it's going to be a buildable shade. And I want to make sure you guys can see the shade. And then the next one is a green shade. This is Void. And this is a very cool tone lime green, if that's a thing. That's what I would call it. And then I have got, let's see, was that one in here? Void is one of the new shades. This one is not one of the new ones. This is Vertex, so this is a lime green shimmer shade. I couldn't believe that. I think I only got 3 shimmers. I was kind of surprised by that. So there's Vertex. And then I have this matte yellow shade. This one is Helios, and this is from the New Awakening collection. I have Venom, which is not a new shade. This one I think it said, did it say that it had a shift to it? Maybe not. So that's Venom. And the last one I have is Petrichor. Oh my gosh. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that word. Petrichor? That's probably like a really common word that I have never seen in writing before, and now I'm going to look really ridiculous, but here's the shade. This is a very cool tone. I don't know if you guys can see that. There it is. This is a very cool tone. Teal. Deep teal. So there are all the shades that I picked out when creating my palette. I'm so excited to create something. I definitely want to use today Relapse because I want to see how this builds up on the lid. That is this lime green right here. And honestly, I think any of these shades could go with any of the other shades. I was kind of thinking of doing a palette bingo, but including Relapse just from the get-go. So maybe, so I think what I'm going to do is do numbers 1 through 11. So I'll leave this one out of the numbering, but I'll just start right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So I'm definitely going to use this one. I should not have put them back in because now I'm going to have to get them out to see what the names are. But let me go ahead and pull up a randomizer and then we'll do 4 other shades. So I've got my random number drawer 1 through 11. So the first number is 11. So that is going to be this shade right here. So that's 1. Okay, and then we got number 3. So that is the yellow shade. I'm getting all mattes. Maybe it'll be an all matte look. So we've got this one, and this one so far. Number 1 is the pinky shade. I'm not getting any colors in the same color family. I hope the next one's not a purple. Number 2. So it is the brown shade right here. So actually we have this whole top row and this little guy right here. You know what? I'm actually going to, I do want to use a shimmer to see how they apply on the lid for this. So let's take off that last number. Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, number 7 is a shimmer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to use this, and this shade are what we're using today. So let's go ahead and get started into this look. And I need to see what these shades are called. So I'm just going to pop out the shades. If I forget, on my lips I've got Aquarius from ColourPop. I don't know if you can still get this shade, but it is one of my favorite lip colors ever. Alright, I've got my eyelids primed with the Ulta Matte Nude Lid Primer. Let me zoom you guys in. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Relapse in the transition area. So let's see. Oh, I think that goes on better than it's swatched. I'm using a Morphe 504. These are definitely a more kickback kind of formula, but you guys, I'm sure know the more kickback typically means the more pigment that you get from them, so that never bothers me. Next, what I'm going to do is I want this yellow here to go right in this corner here. So I'm going to take, what do I want to take for this? I want some kind of a pinched brush. So I'm going to take this Luxie 141 mini round brush and just kind of pack that on this brush. I just want the yellow one to just kind of wrap right around this area here. These shadows are so pigmented. I'm going to take a really tiny Morphe 507 brush and dipping back into that lime green shade, and I'm just going to bring it up a little bit on this side. My lids are just a little bit different, so I just have to bring this shade up when I am doing my transition shade a little bit, or they don't look like they match. So I don't know what I think I'm going to do the pink on the lower lash line. So I'm going to go in with this blue here for the outer V. And I'm just going to take that same brush, the 507 brush for the outer V. And then I'll go back in and blend these out as well. I'm excited to see how that shimmer looks on the lid. I think I'm going to take this blue just out a little farther here. And then I think I'm going to do a big wing today as well. And I'm not dipping back in anymore, but just kind of blending along the crease there to blend those together. Oh, that kind of made it. Those blend really well and create a pretty green shade. But I am going to go back in with, this is the Morphe 562, and I'm going to go back with that green shade just to build that up a little bit more here so I don't totally lose that with the blue shade. Might have to go in and fix that a little more as well. But first, I am going to do my shimmer shade. This is Venom. Did I say what this blue one was? Oh, that's the one I don't know how to pronounce. Petrichor? Oh my gosh. That one. So I'm going to take a flat small shader brush like this one. It's probably a concealer or definer brush. It's the M124 from Morphe. I'm going to spray that. I want to do so many more looks with this, but I have so many things coming. I might have bought a lot of things in June. There were so many good releases coming out. So it may be a while before I get back to these, or maybe I'll pull them in with other looks, but they are so pretty. These are, okay, so Divina shadows have always been my favorite mattes, but these are way up there with them. Way, way up. This one I'm going to pull all the way to the inner corner. I probably should go and write all of the ones I have to make sure that I'm still in line with my low buy. I think I am, because I didn't buy anything for 2 months. So I had like 9 purchases, and I didn't make 9 purchases this month. And actually one of the new palettes that is coming I got with my Ulta with a gift card. So gifts don't count towards purchases for the month. These colors just like melt so beautifully into each other. I don't even have to do a ton of blending with these between the shimmer and the matte. They just kind of really, really blended well. On the lower lash line, I'm going to take Remission, which is the pinky corally shade, but a very deep, very opaque pink corally shade. I don't know that I have anything like this. I actually think I was debating not getting this shade because I thought it might be similar to one of the ones from the Modern Renaissance palette, but it definitely is not. So I'm going to take this all along the lower lash line. And I'm just using a little smudger brush for this. Now to decide what's going to go in the waterline. This is like the most pigmented yellow ever. So I've got, you guys are going to see this after, this will go up after my Midas Cosmetics Lemonade First Impressions goes up. I wonder if the yellows in there are anywhere near this. And I also bought the ColourPop one. I thought I'd compare the two. But now I also have this one. But I just don't have a lot of great yellows, so I'm hoping with those two I will get a lot of great yellows in my collection. Okay, I am going to tightline with black, put on some mascara, and then pick out something for the waterline, and I'll be back. Back with mascara, liner, and I decided to put, where is it? It's the yellow one from ColourPop. I am having such a hard time with those things drying out. I think I'm going to pick up the LA Girl just came out with, I think it's called the Shockwave line, and they have a bright yellow one in it. So I think I'm going to pick that one up because I really like the LA Girl formula, and they are super creamy, do not dry out, and these ones are matte, so I love that. All right, I'm not going to do lashes today because I'm testing out this new mascara. So this is the look for today. Overall, love the shadows so far. Obviously, this is the first impression, but the matte's all very creamy, very pigmented, very blendable. The shimmer was beautiful, and I like this look. What do you guys think? Have you guys tried Lethal Cosmetics? What is your favorite shade? I would love to know down in the comments. If you are not already subscribed, I do hope that you will. Have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!